This is the worst match I've ever watched. It actually hurt to watch. And I was watching it in 1.5 times speed. But, okay, who's going first here? Is it Tear? Is it the branded Chimera? Oh, it's Tear. Okay, that is not good for branded Chimera. Yeah, they're gonna go activate Terraforming, go search for field spell. I saw Talents in the branded Chimera hand. But yeah, search out planet. Nothing on res, no draw. Activate planet. That's going through. I also see Cornfield in their hand and Fusion Deployment. So their hand is already pretty good. Cornfield, Fusion Deployment, Talents. That sounds like 3 good cards to me. Fusion Deployment in the Cartasia. And then like Sword Knight and the Big Winged. Does play around like Imperm Valor. Where was the regional streamed? Twitch. This guy played a 60 card Chimera Despia, branded Insanity. Yeah. I saw his deck yesterday. It was wild. Summon, mill 3. And then they hit Mothman. I mean, they discarded Rhino. So activate Rhino effect there. And then summon, discard. Is it going to be Tier Cash? Is it okay, I was going to say. Is it the only tier card in our hand and we sadly hit none of the spells and traps? Or like an extra Rhino. But now, new Chain Link, Havness, Rhino, make Mud Dragon, dump Tier Cash, which makes Bahamut Shark, which makes Toad. Tier Cash, try to mill something good. Honestly, just try to mill like Shaddoll Beast, get a draw. Trivy Karma for Scream, mill Scream Arsolic. Should also let them cut before they mill 2. And put back Havness Mothman. Summon out. And then, okay, new Chain Link. Tier Cash mill 2. Let's see, what do we mill? We mill Gamma Seal, Rhino. Okay, so main deck Gamma Seal. It is an Aqua. You could also play... Yeah, I guess they already played Nessie Mothman. We saw it in their deck already. And then they're gonna overlay, go open the Bahamut Shark effect, detach, go summon, bring out Toad. Yeah. Ultra rare Toad. Now they're going to... Oh, okay. Looked like they were gonna link off. Activate Tier Cash, banish special effect, mill 3. Okay, still trying to hit Scream, still trying to hit Solic, Trivy Karma, Shaddoll Beast, Mally. All those cards. Okay, there we go. Mally. Oh, well, come on. Oh, well, okay. We'll take it. Mally, Kelbeck. And then Kelbeck effect to go mill. Yeah, we take those. Mill Trivy Karma. They mill a Tragedy, Chimera Fusion, Desirous, Book of Eclipse, Adlib. Okay, so... Sucks a little bit that they get Tragedy effect. Okay, so they're gonna search Alibur. And then now we have Trivy Karma to search Scream. And that lets us mill 3 on our next play too. I don't know what the next play is exactly, but assuming that SP is going to be made with Tier Cash, Bahamut Shark, then we get Scream mill 3 because we have the Sharon there. Okay, so now they're just looking through their milled cards aggressively, thinking if they want a Trivy Karma. They're going to... They're going to use Sharon, Bahamut Shark. Okay. Sharon, Bahamut Shark to make Dark Charmer. Dark Charmer, take Adlib. Yup. And then... Yeah, I mean, Adlib effect, sure. And then... They're going to use Dark Charmer plus Adlib now to link. Yep, that's fine. And then summon Sprint effect, go down Merly. Okay. And then that's fine. I just wonder what the last card in Tear's hand is. Why they're playing it like this. But Merly effect, go put back. It does suck that they didn't mill any of the spells or traps though. But we milled Trivy Karma. I think we're just waiting to use that to get Solic maybe if we're summoning Kaleido here. It kind of feels like that's what we're doing, right? Kind of feels like we're going for a Kaleido summon. Or actually, no, because we're going to put back Merly plus Mally to summon Dangerous, and then Mally and the Mally. Yeah. And then that's Beatrice. Okay, yep. That's what we're gonna do. I'm guessing we can Darken the Sprint, Fusion, and the Dangerous, make Beatrice. Yep. Kaleido would be better, honestly. Nah. I like this way more. Beatrice is crazy. So summon out Dangerous, and then Mally and the Mally in the Beatrice. Okay, that is good. Yeah, and then the opponent didn't look like they had any hand traps in their deck list before. I mean, I see Book of Eclipse, Desires, but they're gonna Mally and the Mally. Like, we saw them play yesterday, and I'm pretty sure they didn't drop any. Or maybe I'm just remembering wrong. Why not make Kaleido, Field Spell Poppet, send Sharon, make Dangerous, go Beatrice? We could do that. True. Honestly, it's probably better to do that. Yeah, it's probably better to do that. I was thinking if there was a way to go like Beatrice and then Kaleido, but the Sharon's in our graveyard now. Instead of being able to put it back. So I could have gone for that. Planet Pop. Then go up into the Dangerous. Yup. And then we could have Beatrice dumped. I don't know what we're even going to Beatrice dump. Oh, it probably would have just been Scream in the Solic. And then Trivikarma in the Scream. To be honest though, this tier player should have used Trivikarma a year and a half ago to search Scream. And then activate Scream in Mill 3. Oh, yeah, they played 2 Scream in their deck. I was about to say, they must only play 1 if they haven't gone for it yet. Yeah. They should have went for all that. And then they could have went into the Kaleido Heart. Then they could have went into Beatrice. And then they would have had everything set up. They would have had Scream on field, Solic on field. They're going to go Mally in the Mally. Maybe they also play IP. Or maybe they're just going straight in the SP. Definitely can't link those two off, yeah. Gotta link off Denier. But you'd want to link off Denier anyways. So they're gonna go on the Cross Sheep. And then go up in the SP. SP to banish Chimera Fusion from their graveyard. Sure. I guess that's fine. It's not really gonna matter though. Trivikarma, go search Solic. Okay. And then set Solic. Yeah, we would have played that a lot better. Kaleido, Beatrice, still have SP, Scream Solic. Scream would have milled 3 cards like literally a year ago. Like before we even made Sprint, we would have milled 3 cards. And we would have seen what we hit there, and then maybe the entire route would have changed. And maybe Sprint would have never even needed to be made. Maybe we would have milled Merly. But past turn now. So they have Patchwork in hand too. So they have Aliber, Patchwork, Talents, Cornfield, Fusion Deployment. Those are the 4 cards I know. Those are pretty good cards. And then here they're going to go activate Patchwork. Okay. Try to search 2. That's scary. Yeah, they're going to let it go. It is scary though. I love IP into. I don't know. I don't like IP too much. SP though is obviously broken. Patchwork is so scary. Yeah. Just Polly is scary. Just Guardian Chimera, draw cards, pop cards, chain blocked. And you can't target Guardian Chimera, so that can also be scary. Wonder if this tier player has started playing double Kaleido. Once YuGiOh did it, it's been gaining popularity. I'm not even gonna lie. I have not seen a single person on double Kaleido since like before Indie. I know before Indie there were people playing 2 of it just because Bestials and Crow were like super popular going into that event. But ever since that event, I haven't seen anyone try 2 Kaleido. I don't even think there's really space for it, to be honest. I feel like there's so many other cards I'd rather play with like Wallow and everything. Like, there's like other options for the rank 6. Play YuGiOh, M7. But okay. And then Fusion Deployment brought out Cartasia. They said sure, like someone's fine. You know, not gonna sprint bounce set or anything. YuGiOh's so nice. Yeah, YuGiOh is crazy. YuGiOh is crazy. That card is crazy. It just gives you so many options. Like, just mill the opponent for 10 cards, or maybe even 14 if you're playing Horus cards, and then you just go crazy with it. Take Talents, take Fenrir, search Tier Cache. Well, okay, normal summon out, Alibur now, and then Alibur effect to go search. Okay, and then they could stop this. They have 6 cards in hand. They know 2 of them. So if you go Toad effect, try to negate and set, they chain Cartasia, and then chaining SP or chaining SP on Cartasia, force them to try to resolve it anyways. What if they just don't chain Cartasia? They just let it go. Okay, so they're gonna Toad that. Okay, do they chain Cartasia? Because we don't even have our Solic live yet. That's not even like an option to try to like Solic Alibur. Then this just means Pauly is going to go crazy, right? Yeah, Pauly's gonna go crazy. And there's like no way to stop it. But Toad, Tribute to negate is cost. And then they're going to get to add back Tier Cache too. But, you know, the opponent does get to respawn to Toad. See if they want to chain Cartasia. Yep, chain Cartasia. They let it go. They don't chain SP. Which I guess is fair to let them summon Grangoyle and then you just SP that. But, yeah. I was gonna say, I guess we just SP'd that to stop Pauly from going up in the Chimera. Yep, okay, so add back Tier Cache, Grangoyle, go dump. Pretty sure yesterday they just dumped Garou to draw. But they're gonna dump Albion the Branded Dragon here. Okay. So just getting that in graveyard. But doesn't that play into the Shufflers at some point? Because I don't think the Shufflers have been milled yet. But eventually they might be milled. Once they're milled, you know, an end phase Albion effect is like an extra nice thing that you can go after. But Talents is live now. Talents could be activated. So activate Talents. And then it looks like they're trying to draw 2 here. He sent Keldo with Beatrice. He sent Keldo with Beatrice. Okay. So they do have 1 Shuffler. Yeah, they did send Keldo. So now they get to draw 2. It looked like Patchwork is one of their draws, which wouldn't be good if that was it. And then, okay, they still have Cornfield in hand. They could Cornfield Search. They have used their normal summon though on Alibur, so they have to have some other use with it. Maybe if they also have another one in hand, like a Big Winged, they'd be able to like Pauly, and then, you know, Cornfield Search Sword Knight, Pauly get rid of Big Wing, Sword Knight, Big Wing, summon back out Sword Knight, and get to it that way. Now they're gonna go Cornfield effect. Okay. Discard to go search. It just feels like draw 2 is wrong here. I don't know if it was wrong. I mean, take isn't very great, because they chain SP to out Grangoyle, and they activate Beatrice effect. Like, sure. I don't know, take doesn't feel very great. And then obviously Look at Hand isn't going to work, because that's just chain Tier Cache. Now they're going to go... They do have Pauly. If they activate Pauly, they chain SP though, banish Grangoyle, 100%. 100%. Oh, activate thrust. Okay, so that is what I thought the patchwork was, but it looks like it was just thrust. So they're gonna activate it, go search, grab out branded fusion from the decks of the hand, ulti thrust, and the ulti branded fusion. Oh gosh, that's so good. And then activate branded fusion. Any response to this card? You gonna stream YCS Bologna? I have no idea. I mean, probably, yeah. Most likely, yeah. I feel like there was a regional that weekend. I don't remember though. But if there was a regional that weekend, then I would just stream Sunday. But activate tier cache. And then summon, banish. Yeah, summon, banish, and then on a new chain link, Grangoyle is going to be able to tag out into a Quem. And the Quem is going to be able to activate right away. Because they're going to be able to do like an Albion chain link 1, Grangoyle. Gosh, it's going to be a wild chain link. Okay, so they're going to dump Fallen of Albaz. And then, what's the other dump? It's a Hex Seal. Okay. And then summon out the Albion. Oops, accidentally just threw their whole extra deck out there. But, yep, summon out Albion. And then new chain link. Albion 1, tier cache 2. Okay, and that's it. Alright, fair enough. So just trying to let it resolve there. Chain Solic onto the Albion to permanently negate that and send tier cache. And then send tier cache, and then resolves. The tier cache mills 3. Mill Mothman, Super Poly, Jerusalem. Okay, not good. But then tier cache effect to mill 2. Okay, and then that hits Diviner, Scream. Okay, well at least they get Scream effect to search, so that makes a Rhino live. If we decide to Beatrice dump it later on, and sure. I mean, there's no point of really cutting here. Beatrice is going to go back in at some point. Oh, would have liked to see SP chain tier cache. Didn't activate Grangoyle. Yeah. Trying to think why they didn't activate Grangoyle to summon Quem. Because, like, they definitely play Quem, right? Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. I thought I saw it yesterday, though. But, okay. Maybe I was wrong. They still have a Poly that they could activate. The opponent only has SP that can remove one of these bodies. And then activate Desires. My god. Talons, Thrust, Branded Fusion, Desires, Milled Tragedy turn 1. Okay, let's go. So, banish and then draw 2. Let's see, what does this draw into this time? So, they banished, let's see, a Chimera Fusion there. So, if they don't play 3 Chimera Fusion, that could come up. Because 2 are banished now. 1 face down, 1 face up. Then draw 2 cards. Okay, oh, it looked like 2 spell cards. Oh gosh, 2 spell cards is scary. Now they will go... Oh, I'm trying to peep the hand. I think I saw Big Winged in it. Actually, I think I saw Big Winged in it. Oh, that's huge. That's a huge draw. Or maybe they already had it, because they probably wouldn't have Cornfield unless if they did. Yeah, they probably would have waited. I see Fusion Deployment in their hand. That's not a live card. Activate Poly. And then... Does Poly resolve? Do they chain SP? And they like have to chain SP, it feels like, right? I guess they don't have to. Okay, let them go open the Guardian Chimera, then play on that chain. They're definitely popping Planet with Guardian Chimera. That's gonna happen. They're gonna get rid of Gazelle, Sword Knight. Yeah. Gazelle, Sword Knight. And then Albion. Okay, so get rid of those 3. Go open the Guardian Chimera. And then new chain link, Guardian Chimera 1, Gazelle 2, go search, summon, draw, pop. Yeah, they get to draw 2. So, wait. Why are they... Yeah, there's no Sword Knight effect. And Gazelle doesn't summon back. Or was it Big Winged? It looked like Gazelle. But okay, must have been Big Wing to summon back if they're targeting it like that. Chain Beatrice. And then any response. If no response, they could chain Keldo. Nope, okay. And then go ahead and dump from the deck. They're gonna dump a Havness, it looks like. Okay, they don't have a Rhino in deck. So dump Havness. Summon Sword Knight. Okay, so it was Big Winged. It looked like Gazelle though. And then let them cut each other's decks because the Guardian Chimera is about to draw 2. And then pop 1. And then, okay, they didn't use SP, so we could pop SP. They could pop Planet though because they're about to get a pop with it. Off the Havness. So now they're going to activate the Havness effect. Then it's fine. They will be able to get Gargoyle effect though. Okay, they're going to chain Sword Knight in response to Havness. Yeah, Branded Chimera is just destroying this board. They still have 5 cards in hand, and they're about to get Sword Knight to summon Big Winged to search 2. Assuming that they have 2 to search. Like, this could just be insane. Hopefully they have another Chimera fusion though. If they don't, that could be unfortunate. But I guess also, I was about to say, the Havness could resolve to summon a Dragos to Paleo here though. Which would be able to try to stop the Big Wing that they're bringing out. So I feel like that probably just wasn't the time to chain Sword Knight effect there. So now they're going to go ahead, put back Havness, put back another card. Yeah, they're thinking really hard here. They do have to be careful about time, though. This is game 1, and there's only 17 minutes left right now. So time could very, very, very well come up. So put back, bring out the Dragos to Paleo, and then new chain link. They're thinking on how they want to do it, because it looks like they want to go Big Winged effect, and it, okay, no Gargoyle, just Big Winged 1, Dragos to Paleo to shut down Big Winged, and then yep, put a little counter on it, little die. The Keldo is being kept for next game, I guess. No way you let Sword Knight go through. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're saving it for at this point. Maybe it's just for the end phase effect of all the things that they have. They do have like multiple Albion in graveyard. Like sure, Dragos to Paleo stops that. But it wasn't even supposed to be able to stop that. Because if they just kept Sword Knight, then the Dragos to Paleo would have done nothing. They would have just went battle phase, beat over it, and it would have had no interruption. But they gave it an interruption. So that was just a huge misplay on their part. They were not thinking about Dragos to Paleo one bit. So otherwise they could have definitely just like played. They could have got their Chimera package through, which would have been game. They would have got to end phase, rip from hand. They would have gotten Sword Knight monster negate, a lot more follow-up going. But Springen's Kit, special, effect to go search, and they can special it because they have the Fallen of Albaz, Fusion Engrave, Albion the Branded. Go search Branded in red and then put one back. Yep, just let the opponent cut before you actually put back. Okay. Or just put back and then search anyways off the end phase Albion. Okay. And then set 2 cards. Okay, now end of main. They're definitely gonna shuffle her at the end of main though, right? Actually, maybe they don't because Branded in red now. But, like, it's so scary. I guess hopefully they don't set banishment. Retribution's not even, like, horrible. Okay, just grab Branded Fusion. Okay, okay. Just straight up search follow-up. Cartesia effect to add back. Then pass turn. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for Tier to win this one, but it's definitely not over yet. They have Solic on their field too. Just gotta get some mills going through, and then try to get everything going. They don't have Planet up either though. Activate Nessie effect, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nessie hit Nessie effect, but they already went through Mothman, so unless they play another Mothman, then they don't have a search target. Yup, they do not have a search target. The Mothman was milled during the last turn off the tier cache. So that's probably just game one right there. Activate Keldo effect to go shuffle back. Sure. Put back SP to Little Knight. Put back, I mean, sure, Dark Charmer, I guess. Dragos to Paleo. Yeah, or put back Sharon, put back Dark Charmer. What's the last card in their hand? I'm guessing if they're putting back Sharon, it's because they're about to mill now. Or maybe a normal summon Rhino. They do have Sprint on field. They can link with it this turn. Link off Beatrice Sprint to make SP. And then SP effect on summon. Can't make Dark Charmer. There's no darks. There's no darks! Ah! Yep. There we go. Make SP. Effect on summon. And then go banish Gargoyle. It's like an awkward amount of time left too. So it's like not even worth for Tier to admit defeat. Like they may as well just stay in this game. And then win in time game 2. And then go to game 3. It's may as well what they do. I feel like it's probably the best thing to do. But branded in red, add back Fallen of Albaz, banish Fallen of Albaz, Gargoyle, go up into a Mirror Jade. And then from there, SP attack over the Big Winged. Okay, so that goes. Yeah, the tier player just needs to take up more and more time. So that way game 2, there's the least amount of time as possible. And they just play their main phase 1, win in time, and then go to the next game. And then game 3. Because it is single elimination. Top 4. Pass back to them. Yeah, because branded for... I mean, obviously, the game's over. This game's over. They have Solic in hand. Or Solic set. That was the... Oh, true. I guess we wouldn't even wanted to have used King Rip during the end phase last turn. Because I forgot that their card in hand was Solic. So we wouldn't have wanted to rip Solic anyways. Yeah, their set's Solic. They know that. All they have is SP, and we have Mirror Jade. And SP Chainlink 1, Mirror Jade Chainlink 2. Boop. Out it. And then activate Chimera Fusion. Yeah, they don't have any real interruptions at this point, so branded is just free to keep going. Just, again, the more time they take, the better it is for the tier player, and that's literally what the tier player wants here, is more time being taken up. And I guess, actually, if they summon a Guardian Chimera, I was going to say it'd be a little bit of a mistake, because then they chain SP, they chain Mirror Jade to banish it, then they have to pop a Solic, and then they get to search a tier cache to mill more. Yeah, they're going to go ahead, get Edgemp and Gazelle, search Cornfield, Patchwork, and then Cornfield and the Sword Knight. The guy in the French chat on screen said, Legend says Nicholas has never played a game 3 in this tourney. That's funny. It's funny. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead, beat over SP. I mean, to be honest, they probably haven't played a game 3. But they're gonna go ahead, break the board, and win the game. Okay, so I think the misplays that the tier player made, though, were, like, too big. Like, to be honest, they were supposed to end that turn 1 with Kaleido on field and Scream on field. and they missed both of those cards. Like, missing both of those are huge, because, like, the Solic wasn't set up early. They didn't have mill 3 on their turn and the opponent's turn. So then when they milled on the opponent's turn with Tear Cash off the Toad that they added back, then it just completely missed. And it's like, yep, could have had less cards in your deck going into that turn. Could have also maybe milled a Shuffler. Could have 100% used a Shuffler to stop Sword Knight. But the opponent misplayed so bad, playing in the Dragos to Paleo, so they didn't get punished for it. Also, I guess we could just skip into the next game. Wasted so much time triggering all of his effects when he could have went battle and saved roughly a minute or two. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it doesn't even matter that much for the branded player at this point. Like a minute or two. But I do get what you're saying. So, going on in the game number 2. 4 minutes left. Tears looking to go Sprint, Dump Volcanic, Scatter Shot, baby! And the opponent's looking to draw a hand trap. I don't know what hand traps to be playing. Maybe Bestial Sornier. Mill Rhino, Tear Cash, Diviner off Scream, and then Rhino to go dump. They didn't mill anything good to fuse with the Tear name though. And they milled Tear Cash, which is usually what you dump when you don't mill anything that works good with a Tear fuse name. Okay, so still gotta go dump though. Okay, dump Havness. If they have any dark in hand, that'll be good. Or if they mill one here. Okay, they're just gonna scoop. That's fair, because they know the game is over. Nice. Literally, right there, the game is over. Because they can go Bahamut Shark into Toad. And then link off Toad, Bahamut Shark in the Sprint. Game. And that's like a very simple version of it too. But, okay. So now, we're going into the next game. They did scoop very fast though, so at least we're going to this game. And then, I'm assuming the branded player has found a way to win in time using their Chimera cards. I haven't really looked into it for a while, but I assume if you were playing this deck at a tournament, you'd want a way to win in time. So they probably found a way to win in time. Alright, so go main phase. Right as time is called in main phase. I see Nib in hand, Scatter Shot. Honestly, it doesn't even matter if we're not in main phase. Because, guess what? We still then have to go to main phase because we're in single elimination. So it doesn't matter if it's called in draw phase or standby phase. So go to main. It looks like the judge is explaining the time rules to them right now. You know, most people do not know these single elimination time rules anyways, so it makes sense why they have to do that. Seabro could have had like 3 or 4 more minutes than what he has rather than doing all the extra stuff game 1. I think it's fine though, to be honest. Like this right here is like fine, because this is what was gonna happen no matter what. But at least they had enough time to scoop game 2 and then just go into game 3 right when they saw the opponent had it. But normal summon Alibur effect. They do have Droll plus Nib and then Scatter Shot. Oh, their hand's a brick. They actually don't even have a playable card. But they do have Scatter Shot in hand, so a draw of Sharon, Planet, Foolish Burial Goods, Terraforming, those all would get them there. They draw after they search off Alibur. And then activate Branded Fusion, no response, okay. Does this dump the time card? Does this probably... No, it doesn't dump a time card. Okay, okay. I feel like that's usually what you would have seen there if there was going to be one. I guess Masquerade. But it's not like normal time. I guess Masquerade's still good though. Just because, you know, it's then end of every turn after this turn. So after because this turn right here, since it's the first turn of time, it's the end of every phase that they check. And then next turn, it's the end of every turn. So it's no longer checking phases. So Masquerade does become a little bit weaker because of that. But it should still be strong enough. Especially because it's hard to end the game through that card. And through the rest of the end board that will be built. But the Lubellion's gonna put back to summon out Mirror Jade. And then that's fine. Mirror Jade effect, dump Albion, the banish Aluber. Yep, taking that body off board, and then you would get Albion effect to set Branded in red. Set 1, end phase Albion. So this isn't good at all for the Branded player, but honestly, none of the field matters. It's literally what does Tear draw for turn. That is what depends on everything. Because if they draw Sharon, if they draw Field Spell or anything, then none of the interruptions matter on their side. Because the Scatter Shot will still burn. So, let's find out. Unless they have Ash Blossom. Draw for turn. Oh, we didn't get to see what it was. Yeah, we still haven't seen what it was. Come on, put your hand up a little bit further. I'm trying to look at their hand down the bottom left. I can't see what it is. Okay, they're gonna go Branded in red here. Okay, go open the Masquerade right at the start of the turn. Oh, true. You know what's crazy? They actually played the Masquerade. Okay, so now... Yeah, now they can't... Oh, they drew Foolish. No, yeah, they almost can't win no matter what. I mean, they can, but it's going to be so hard because you have to Foolish, dump a mill 5. We're constantly taking 600 every single action. Every action. And we have to end the game this turn. We have to 8,000 to 0 our opponent pretty much. Or put them under our life points in the battle phase, which is going to be really hard to do with there being a Mirror Jade, Masquerade bring back, other potential cards. And they still have to get kind of lucky because their hand's not good. Then we'll Sharon, Solic, Tear Cash, Nessie. Then they're going to read Masquerade. Yep, it will build on this chain link. So... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6, 6, 6. Oh. 1,800 life points burned. And then, yeah, and 2,400 altogether, including the Foolish Burial. Beating over Mirror Jade plus Masquerade. Summon back without burning yourself to death is rough. Yeah. It is, like, extremely rough. It's almost going to have to be played, like, perfect here. And the problem is, like, playing perfect here. It's like, you know, you can play perfect, but you still have to hope that the gamble is good enough because their hand sucks. So, I think they only activated 2 effects there. I don't think they activated Tear Cash. It didn't look like it. Put back, Sharon, Nessie... Yeah, definitely not using Tear Cash, otherwise they would have milled and then fused. Okay, so skipping out on a mill here. I don't even know if that... Yeah. What's in their hand exactly again? I don't even think you're allowed to skip out on a mill here. Like, I don't think you have a choice. I almost think you have to mill. And then maybe hit Trivi Karma, hit Planet hit something. Oh god, that's so much life points slow. It's like another 18, another 24, another 3,000 minimum to out Masquerade. With just Trivi Karma in the Planet, in the Search, in the Shuffle back. Because then you got a mill, and then you got a Shuffle back, then you got a Planet pop. So many activations. So now they're going to activate Scream. I guess... Yeah, because you can't SP Masquerade either. So normal Rhino 1, Scream 2. Do y'all remember that one replay? When it was like the $600 Iron Man. And it was like Hani, Nesh, and Pack, I think is what it was. Oh, no. It was Nesh, Pack, and Jesse. That's who it was, because Hani couldn't play last minute. It was them playing a $600 Iron Man, and they perfectly did a OTK combo through Masquerade, and like perfectly took like the 78 damage and then ended the game. It was like so perfect. Every play was thought through that time. But now they're gonna dump Havness off the Rhino, and then Activate Havenus effect. Gosh, that would annoy me so bad if my tier player took the mills and put him to the bottom of the graveyard. I'd be so annoyed. I'd be like, come on now. Because they put the Trivia card right to the bottom, which is the card that they need to have a chance to win this. But I guess they have this. Because what did they mill? No, they didn't mill any Aquas. So it's going to be hard to get to Kaleido. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to get to Kaleido. So put back Havnus. Put back Druid Worm. And then go summon out Mud Dragon. Okay. That summon is fine. They're at 32. Yep, that summon is fine. And then Rhino plus Garua. Link off. Once they declare the effect, it's game. Yep, next game. Next game. Let's just fast forward this. That's literally just game. Yo, let's just 2x speed that, because there's just no point anymore. They literally can't attack the opponent directly in the final turn of the duel. So, that's just game. Garua draw 1. And they need to do 6,000 damage without attacking directly. Trivi Karma, go search planet. Yeah. Just skipping ahead here, because this game's over. But I guess they're still just playing to... I mean, I get it. I've done the same thing before. You, like, literally can't think of an out to a card, so you just start playing the game the way that you're supposed to be. And then, hopefully, you hope that you can find an out to the card. But you never do. You never do. YuGiOh effect, mill 5. And mill Mally. Okay, mill Mally there. We see the extra Bestials that they had in. Tons of hand traps. Droll, Nib, Bestials. All ready to try to stop the opponent. But they needed a Bestial, not Droll, at the end of it. So now... yeah, their Cowboy's not going to be enough. A singular Scatter Shot's not going to be enough. I guess they could Scatter Shot the opponent. They just have to Scatter Shot them, like, 20 times in a row. Praying he mills into an entire volcanic engine? Yeah, literally. Literally. Praying that we somehow resolve Scattershot like 15 times this turn at this point. So go ahead, put back. Okay, planet effect, pop Mirror Jade. They didn't mill opening. Is what they're looking for. Oh, they did mill opening. Oh, okay. Fair enough. My bad. My bad. Did mill opening. Again, it just doesn't even matter. Even if the Mirror Jade's popped, they can't attack directly then. So, banish Mally, summon Mally. Okay. And then they can go into Dweller. They could go into Dark Charmer. They can go Dark Charmer, effect to take, summon their Alibur. Use the Alibur effect to search. Get regained. Activate regained. Mally in the Mally. Regain, put back Mally, draw 1. Nah, imagine. That'd be insane. Sprint effect, go dump. Yup. No way he's still playing. He definitely thinks he can attack directly. It's just so crazy because it's just so much time. Dump Merly. Unless if they're playing by different time rules. I don't know, maybe. I mean, single elimination time rules are supposed to be the same everywhere for Konami, but... to be fair, I've also never played out a regional top cut, so maybe they're going by different time rules, but odds are this player just doesn't know how they work, or doesn't know how SP works, and it's just spending infinite time here when the game's over. So put back Merly, put back Garua, summon Dragos to Paleo. Come on. It's just summon Dragos to Paleo. Yeah, it's like you already put back. There's not even another card that you can summon. Okay, so now we're gonna go Dragos to Paleo, attack Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade effect, dump Sprint the Iron Dash. They chain the negate it. Sure. Yup, go ahead out that. Can't attack directly because of SP Little Knight. And then they admit defeat. Okay, nice. So, yeah, and an opening set anyways that they said to summon a body. Wow, okay. There we go. Now we can go back to the 1.25. God, okay. At least it wasn't like a full